inspired an 18-year-old girl who started wearing the hijab. Your preaching and sermons on hijab, with the example of hijab being the universally discussed topic, provoked me to ponder upon whether I, as a Muslim girl, is following the guidelines of the Quran, or the non-Muslim is way better than me. The fact about our body being kafan-less in the grave also gave me a wake-up call, and I decided to start wearing the scarf tonight. Your encouragement via giving examples of designer wear and being trendy according to today's modern world, and the fact that Imam Hassan also wore clothes that suited his trend, encouraged me and made me realize the scarf is not the end of fashion and trend. As a matter of fact, a woman can also wear scarf and dress decently and look more elegant and beautiful. I would like to thank you wholeheartedly for inspiring me to start wearing scarf and cover my beauty. Once again, I and my family would like to thank you. So the message to this sister who has worn the scarf, the reason you wore the scarf is not myself. The reason you wore it is Fatima al-Zahra. She has inspired you. There is not an action that we can do without her blessings. And like it's a message for all the other daughters in the community to use this first ever 4 nights dedicated to Fatima al-Zahra, and the reality should be that it should be 10 nights. But sometimes because us Shia sleep a bit too much, we stuck to too much ritual. 10 Muharram, 30 Ramadan. 10 Muharram, 30 Ramadan. Why do we not have 10 for Fatima? Why don't we have 10 for Imam al-Fadak? Why don't we have 10 for Imam Mahdi? It's mainly due, many of us are busy, but many of us can make time. The reality is if we can make time for holidays, we can make time for majalis as well. It was due to the Fatimiyya that this girl changed, and we know that many others have worn the scarf within these nights, and even if they haven't, hopefully it has given them a clearer picture on the issue. I'd like to thank the present committee, the President Razak Damani, for his forward thinking in ensuring that the booking was done ASAP to make sure that the community continues to move forward. And his forward thinking in making sure that he books way in advance in the world of English now, for the world of English now is a lecturing field where you need to book in advance. So full credit goes to him and his committee for their thinking, and I think it's a blessing that the community has such a strong committee in these 2 years. May Allah bless them and their family. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well for Mahmoud and Sukaina Bimji, for their excellent hospitality towards myself, and indeed for the excellent advertising work of Mazahir Somji and the team at Tabligh and the team within the youth as well. For this event has shown us that within our crowd today, we have an extremely cosmopolitan atmosphere. We have Muslims from great communities, from all different communities, and this is the exact way majalis should be. It shouldn't just be our own cocoons. It should be that we invite everyone to come to the same place and honor Ahl al-Bayt. So credit to the community, and hopefully this will be the first in a string of majalis which will continue to serve you. And judging by the speaker you have coming in Muharram and Sayyid Mahdi, you're going to have an excellent Muharram, and even further than that, the speakers that the committee is looking to book will make sure that the community continues to strive without a doubt about that. I'd like to thank all of you for your hospitality as well, and we pray for all of you in the name of Fatima al-Zahra alayhi salam. Ya Allah, we ask you in the name, and all of us loud, Bi Fatima 10 times, all of us with our loudest voices. Bi Fatima, 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 Bi Fatima. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow us to be amongst her soldiers and her companions and the companions of her son Imam Sahib al-Asr, to allow us to continue on that path and to allow us to honor her every year and to allow us to dissociate ourselves with absolute hatred from her enemies and allow this hatred to continue to breathe in our blood against those who oppressed her. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the following dua. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma inna narghabu ilayka fi dawlatin karima. Tu'azzu biha al-Islam wa ahla. وتذل بها النفاق وأهله وتجعلنا فيها من الدعاة إلى طاعتك والقادة إلى سبيلك وترزقنا بها كرامة الدنيا والآخرة. اللهم ما عرفتنا من الحق فحملناه وما قصرنا عنه فبلغناه.